right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back for another deep dive. You know we love to get into those really thought-provoking ideas.
Absolutely.
And today is no exception. We
Yeah.
are tackling a big one.
Yeah.
Are we always growing or always in decline? Like, is there even a middle ground? Can we just stay the same?
Right.
So to help us unpack all of this, we're diving into some excerpts
Okay.
from pasted text. And we'll see what it has to say about this whole idea of personal growth. You know, learning, evolving, always trying to become better versions of ourselves.
Yeah. It's a fascinating question, isn't it? Like, it really gets to the heart of how we think about, you know, making progress in life.
Totally.
And this excerpt, this law of growth excerpt, it makes this really bold claim.
Okay.
It says you are either growing or declining. There is no stagnation.
Wow. Strong words, right?
Right.
But you know, when you think about it, even when we feel stuck,
Yeah.
like we're in a rut,
Uh-huh.
aren't things still changing all the time?
That's a great point. Like, even on a really small scale, I mean, think about our bodies.
Yep.
We can be sitting perfectly still, but our cells are constantly regenerating.
It's true.
Our brains are forming new connections. We're processing information, storing memories. So, like, in the truest sense, stagnation might be more of a feeling
Yeah.
than an actual state of being.
Interesting. So it's like we're always in motion then,
Yeah,
even when we don't actually see it.
exactly. And that actually leads to another important point from the text.
Okay.
This idea of continuous learning and self-improvement.
Right. Always leveling up.
Exactly. And you know what's interesting? The text frames this ongoing growth as not just about success, but as actually being essential for our overall well-being.
Okay. Now that's really interesting. So if we're always growing in some way, how do we explain those times when we feel totally stuck or stagnant?
Right.
Does everyone experience this constant evolution, even when it feels like we're going nowhere?
That's a great question, and it really gets to the heart of how we perceive and experience growth. I mean, sometimes those changes are happening on a subconscious level, so we don't even realize it.
That makes sense.
And other times, we might actually be resisting growth because it means stepping outside of our comfort zones.
Which can be scary.
Exactly. And that's probably where a lot of the discomfort comes in.
Right. The idea that growth isn't always easy or fun.
Absolutely. Growth often involves facing challenges, learning from our mistakes, adapting to new and sometimes difficult situations. It can be messy and uncomfortable, but it's through those experiences that we really build resilience, expand our perspectives, and ultimately become more capable.
Okay, so it's not about chasing some perfect ideal version of ourselves.
Right.
It's more about embracing the process
I
of
think, yeah.
continuous learning and evolution.
Exactly. It's about understanding that growth is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, moments of amazing progress, and times when you feel stuck. But the key is to keep learning, to keep pushing ourselves beyond those comfort zones, and to find meaning and growth in everything, the successes and the setbacks.
You know what? This is making me think about those areas in my own life where I've been resisting growth, maybe because I'm afraid of being uncomfortable or of uncertainty.
It's tough.
It is.
What about you? What comes to mind for you when you think about this idea of constant growth?
You know, it's a good reminder that even maintaining our current skills and knowledge takes work.
It does.
We can't just coast. You know, rest on what we've already done. We got to actively keep learning and improving to stay adaptable in a world that's constantly changing.
Which brings us to our final thought for today, one that actually goes beyond the source material.
Ooh, I like it. Lay it on us.
So, if this growth is constant, how do we choose the direction? How do we make sure we're not just growing, but that we're growing in a way that aligns with, our values, our aspirations? What small steps can you take today to become the person you want to be?
That's a great question. For everyone listening out there, think about that. Until next time.